Glasgow ESOL Forum, we provide English or ESOL classes to adults. ESOL stands for English for Speakers of Other Languages, and we work with adults from all over the world. We work with refugees, asylum seekers and members of the settled community that live here in Glasgow.
When the pandemic happened, I started to have the online tutoring to prepare myself for IELTS exam with my teacher, which I really appreciate her offered, Helen. It was really great experience. It was really easier to have an online classes because I have 3 children. I have to take care of them, but in the same time, I'm looking forward to do something which is help me to relax and be happy again. Then I start the online classes in National Forum with a great teacher as well. That really a great new experience for me. Was really great. I loved it. I'm looking forward to have more classes.
Hi, I'm Jerry Campbell. I've been volunteering with the Glasgow ESOL Forum since September 2019. And I began assisting the National 3 students who were working towards their assessments at that time, just doing a little bit of extra work with some of the students. And then I helped some of the National 4 students as well in their classes. An interesting thing has been that transition from doing face-to-face classes in the classroom to, since the start of lockdown, working with students online. Some very obvious challenges for everybody, you know. I had to get used to adapting my lessons and my materials that I was using to work on Zoom. Had to get used to using Zoom, and so did the students. So, you know, it felt like we all kind of had to muck in and get used to a new way of doing things.
It wasn't just the technical side of learning to teach online or changing your materials over to make them suitable for online teaching. It was also thinking about the circumstances. And one of the circumstances for all of us, teachers and students alike, was the isolation, the fact that you didn't get to chat to people casually and normally. And after all, that's what a big part of our teaching English is so people can communicate. So it was really thinking through not just the best material to be using, but the way to do it. So you would think that if you've only got an hour with those students, you have to make the best use of that hour to let students just talk to each other, share their opinion, test out new ideas, test out their language to see how it's working, and also have a laugh with each other was a huge part of it.
On a more general level, I had to get used to the technical restrictions of Zoom and what was possible, what was doable there. Lots of great support from the ESOL Forum in doing that. We've had some cracking sessions on how to adapt materials and how to adapt your teaching style to suit the platform, which has been super useful. And you find that over a period of weeks and months of working that way, the students begin to get used to how things work. You know, I noticed that they started to use the chat function a lot more than they did at the start, so you can see their confidence growing. You can see how comfortable they become with the, you know, going in and out of breakout rooms and having me popping in and dropping out. So we found a way of doing it, and a really nice thing that I've seen the students do is they've started using the chat function among themselves. And I heard just last week that some of them have, since lockdown easing has happened, started meeting up outdoors, outside of class. They were trying to arrange a game of football that they could all have. The class that I've got is all guys, and it turned out that that was the big thing that they all had in common. They all love football, so it's kind of international thing. So it's really nice to see them developing those relationships, and I think that has been a great thing during lockdown, that people have used the classes almost as a kind of focal point in the week. It's a bit of contact with other people. They're developing relationships that would probably happen in a face-to-face class, but in this online setting, and then taking it out into the real world, which is a real nice thing. I think they get a lot from it.
Since we've been working online, we're essentially working with people in their homes rather than in community centres, so we're asked about a lot more support issues than we have been before. We've got good relationships between staff and volunteers and learners, so we find that people are asking for help when they need it, and we've signposted people to other organisations that can support with food, with mental health support and housing advice.
So whilst there have been a lot of challenges to working online, a number of opportunities have come up for learners. So we had one learner who was able to get a tablet and an internet connection through us, and was able to join a volunteer-led class. From there he was able to go on to an employability course that we run in partnership with another organisation, and was also able to join an ESOL transitions course at college.
I have English class with Jill and Fergus, and I have iPad with internet, unlimited internet for 1 year. Thank you for everything of ESOL class, and I'm enjoying because I am learning English, and it's better for me because I have to learn English for talking about another people, and got job for everything, and I will succeed, I know.
Every year we take part in the I Write Festival, which celebrates writing by ESOL learners in community classes throughout the city alongside Glasgow Life. Of course, the event was online this year, and some of our learners wrote some really beautiful poems that they then recorded themselves performing, and those poems were shared as a part of the online event.
Recognize your greatness. Recognize your greatness to yourself. You want to help and ascend with great strength. Every step you take the right step for your goal. There is no mistake, just learning. The path is the real goal. There is an extraordinary courage and resilience in you. Recognize your greatness to yourself. You have managed to change many memories and many partners with strength, perseverance, and determination. Falling, doubting, immersed in the darkness of emotions, and today you are here, following the river of your life, which nourishes you, quenches your thirst, protects you, and gives you what you need. There is no mistake. You will go where you are destined to go. Let yourself go and trust her. She knows where you need to go and what you need. Recognize your greatness.
Hi, my name is Salha. I live in Glasgow with my family. I want to learn English because to help my kids and make new friends. The school ESOL I enjoy, and the teachers very nice and friendly.
So the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. It's always amazing to read all the positive comments that learners give us about their classes and about their tutors.